from NICS. I'm going to start with Kathy, who's been at NICS for 2 years.
Okay, thank you.
Hi. I don't have a mic, so Kathy Ogden from NICS. She's been there for about 2.5 years. She works in negotiations and business development, negotiation of contracts.
That's fine.
Operations within the company. Kathy received her Master's of Science in Healthcare Administration and her MCAT at the University of Maryland, College Park, and is currently working on her PhD from Central University. So, Kathy, a hand.
Thank you. Thank you, and welcome everybody to the American Academy of Pediatrics Career Fair. Today I'm going to speak about, so you've got the perfect job, and now just some tips on trying to stay sane and have a good career. Tips for keeping a successful work-life balance with your new career. You want to make sure that you stay organized like you were in the fellowship. Understand the business side of medicine, financial planning, and how to prevent physician burnout is what I'm going to speak about today. Organization. Make sure and keep yourself organized after fellowship. It's a good idea to keep a calendar, continue to keep daily activities on that, and that will help with your personal and professional life. Make sure that everything's balanced. Keep networking and contacts handy. You definitely want to keep your peer support from your fellowship and residency, and also work on building more networking for the future. Understand the business side of your career. Understand your reimbursements, billing, and the business courses. Sometimes everybody's confused about, how our reimbursements happen. What do we do for reimbursements? You just want to understand why you're getting reimbursed and how. The billing, actually, ask your physician's group or your facility if they have a billing department that's in-house. You might want to see if you can go and meet with them and learn how of course everybody's with ICD-10 now, so it's just kind of a little bit of understanding. Let the billing people work with you. Also, as far as business courses, check and see if your facility or your corporation will help with getting you back into some business classes, because a lot of those aren't taught in the fellowship or the residency programs. Okay, sorry. So your credit score matches my MCAT score. That's good, right? No. A lot of times when we get out and we haven't had a lot of credit to begin with, our scores aren't there, or they're not good enough to help with financing. So try to build your credit. Even if you have a past job experience, a lot of times the credit scores are still not good enough to build the credit that you need to get some loans, a mortgage loan or a car loan or things like that. You want to watch and decrease your debt. Actually, there's a lady here today that's going to be helping with some student loans, so you might want to speak with her. But I know they're going to be haunting you, and so just try to keep that debt down. Financial planning is one of the things that you might want to look into. Some of our doctors, they have actual financial planners, some advisors that they meet with, or one of my doctors actually said that what her thing is, and she's made a 5-year plan. And so she sat down with her husband and she created a 5-year plan, and she has a goal set for her, and that's pretty much good for her, and she's done that. There's a lot of investing options that you want to look at. You can look in within your company too, so maybe they have some shareholders and stakeholder interests that you might want to get into and see that. So don't overdo it. I know everybody would like to have the spider on the right, but sometimes you might have to drive the smart car. And your mom's going to understand. It's like, don't go right out after fellowship and residency and try to buy a big car or a house. Early physician burnout. Staying sane in an intensive, highly crucial career. Make time for yourself, travel, working out, and eating right. A recent study was in the March 2014 edition of the Academic Medicine. The study was conducted over a lot of the physicians in early residency, fellowship, and then the early career, and they compared that to engineers and other instances of other careers. And physicians were the the highest rate of burnout in that thing. Find out ways to keep focused on balance your work life, travel, take time off. That's what PTO is for, so make sure and use it. A lot of places you either have a use it or lose it instance, or they can roll over a little bit, but make sure and take time for yourself. Work out. Some of our doctors use CrossFit, others run, some do yoga, and some have found transcendental meditation techniques work. Eat right and take care of your health. Of course, doctors and nurses, we all are the worst about taking care of ourselves, so make time for yourself and take care of yourself. Find out what helps you relax, motivates you. Read or watch a journal. Make sure it's not a medical journal. Take some time, go to a comedy, go to a movie, listen to music on your way home from work, to work, whatever. You know, you have like themes that you like. I have Bob Marley Monday, it's Zach Brown Wednesday, and Foo Fighters Friday. It's always something that just gets you in the spirit to get back to work, and then on the way home to just relax and take time for yourself. Learn to say no. That's the hardest thing for any of us. Physicians, doctors, nurses, any clinical staff that's saying no and making sure that you have that time for yourself. You want to keep going and going and going. Just, it's okay to take time and just say no. Balance, watch your financial future, enjoy life, remember why you joined this profession. So sometimes taking time back and going and remembering why you actually became a physician or a nurse. Take time for yourself and learn to know your limits and when to say no. Just keep it real and have time to make sure that everything's going to be okay. Balance is the best. Refocus and take time for yourself. So do y'all have any questions or comments? Great. Well, like I said, thank you all for choosing the profession and be proud of what you have accomplished. Thank you.